Alright, in this video I'm going to be talking about the BA and UPS options plan for some nice gains. The first thing we're going to be talking about is BA and then UPS. So here we are with BA. This will be my fifth plan with BA. I didn't enter it. We had it. It was a very the power came towards the end. So this is what I'm looking to do to get in again with the July 21 210 calls. So the last trade plan we had did about 100% gains, and if you held those options, just simply held them through a bit of that chop, they're greater than 100% gains. But let's talk about this plan here. So in this point in time, BS still set up the test 212 to 16 before earnings, in my opinion. And the July 21 210 calls could be used. This thing's gonna pop here. Okay, that's the kind of action it gave, and we had good volume. The volume patterns are good. So simply BA needs to break over 209.25 to confirm. The close on Friday was solid. It was solid, and it was one of those things where I needed to see like it was flipping and flopping. But definitely, if they want to follow through, this stock's going to go higher. Simple as that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about UPS, and then we're going to go look at the options for both BA and UPS. Alright, so here's UPS up now, and UPS is set up to test 115 to 117 fast. You know, it's been consolidating, and it's at a key pivot point. And you could see the volume somehow, again, the extra volume came in. It was actually kind of low, but the power came in at the end. Much like BA, much like a lot of stocks, except both UPS and BA did good volumes, and I was watching these, and I like this now. So I like this plan only if you can keep showing the power and you can confirm. It's very important because this stock has tended to failed a lot, but this time we're at a key pivotal point and it requires power right now. It's time for this stock to move. That's my point here, people. That's why we could use these July 21 the weekly options here, the 112 or 113 call. So UPS is set up to test 115 to 117 fast. So that means it shouldn't take long. We should be popping, and it can move that much in a couple of days. It sure can. And these calls will make money right away. This is my opinion here. But we need confirmation. All right. UPS needs to break above 112.75 on some good action volume. And good action volume is 500K on a 10-minute chart. Now, if the volume is less than that, people, very important. Just because we get to 112, we need to make sure if we get the volume, it's a jumper. 500K tells you a lot. So, for example, you're getting 250, you're getting 300,000 in 5 minutes, that's a good sign right there. And you're smashing 112.75, something, that's good volume, right? It's half. But I'm using 10 minutes as a general guide. A strong 10-minute bar would be a great sign, okay? And 500K. Now, if we get up there and we don't get the volume, then we'll watch for base of 112.75 and look for power towards 113 for entry. Let's go take a look at the options for both BA and UPS. All right, people, so here we are at the Yahoo Finance, and BA closed at 208.51. People, I've been making BA plans since, well, I'll tell you what. I made a plan where one of the options, this is back in June, about 3 weeks ago. And these options, 200 July 21 calls costed less than $1, and they're, as you can see, 850. They're in the money big time. That's because of stuff. So I made multiple plans, but if one just held the power of my original plan, these options, and just to show you that people think that options are risky. Options are risky, but when you get into solid plans, you can make a lot of money. That's 800% return simply holding an option that only had 1 month of time. But don't forget, the reason why this works is the power of BA and how we're over $200, right? We're in the well, you see where we closed, right? Options are very good if you choose the right price, strike price, and the appropriate time, and it's the right setup. It makes more money than any other method out there. 800%, who's going to make 800% return on their money any other way? But that's what it means. $1,000 is $8,000. It's an example. All right, now. Anyways, let's talk about the So this is July 21. Let's talk about the 210 calls, okay? And just you can see this. So these are 85. They'll probably trigger. They'll probably cost $1, okay, on confirmation. You could also use the 207.5 calls, but I'm going to use the 210s here as a reference. And of course, to double that, they go to $2, right? If BA goes to 212, they double your whatever you invest. If you invest $1,000 in BA, you've doubled your money. That's what 100% means, right? But because the BA calls, if you held them and they cost you $1, the 200 calls, and you happen to, I did not hold all that time, but I'm just giving an example. The power of my plans. I've been bullish BA back when it was 192 with plans. Okay, and believe me, a lot of option quote unquote services, I did not make as many winning plans as I have in BA. I can assure you that, people. All right, people. So now I got UPS close at 112.41, up 125, July the 14th. That was a good close. It needed that close. It gave us the proof. It kind of showed you the cards. All right, now here's the July 21 options. So the 112 calls cost 92 cents to $1. And you can see there's good open interest. So I suggest using these or the 113. The 113s are cheap. Okay. Now, of course, buying the 112s on confirmation could cost about $1.20 on confirmation. But they're good to use. They're in the money. And then the 113s would cost probably about 70 cents, we'll say. But if they pop it to 15, you're doubling your money. So I don't know. I would use the 112s if I'm probably going to reference the 112s. I said the 112, but I think the 112s. But again, I'm making a suggestion. You either use this one or that one, but that's it. Don't go farther out because there's less chances to make money. You can make money on the, but to be honest, to be safe, especially if a confirmation, if you buy one of the two, you'll be able to make some sort of profit if things don't move along enough. That's my point in time. This is the week where UPS, I believe, is going to do well. It's a long time in the making, and these options should do very well. So let's see, people. All right, people. Welcome to Power Target Trades, the place where I post great plans. You know, people, this site has a lot of great stuff in it, especially my created playlist. You want to subscribe to this, especially if you're a serious follower or like what I'm doing, and you want to become a serious follower and you want to make money. These are plans to make money. This is better than most services out there, and it's for free. And all you need to do is really study. Confirmation is key. Study the videos. You know, I'm doing something unique. There's a big picture. I have a big picture in mind here, people. So take advantage. Subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Power Trigger Trade, StockTwits, or on Twitter, whichever you feel comfortable to use, whichever platform. But you should have an account with StockTwits or on StockTwits Twitter, on Twitter or on StockTwits. Follow me on Power Trigger Trade. See the center of Power Trigger Trade? It's going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easier way to subscribe. You know, people, this is a great site. Has a lot of great links to the website, to the Twitter, right? This is the Twitter. And on top of that, when I do communication through YouTube, through something called Super Chat, which I'm going to be doing in the future, or some sort of streaming one of the two, you'll be able to communicate. You need to have a YouTube account. It's good to have one, and you can subscribe, and that also means you're a solid super follower. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.